Not that mine. Not the fake one. That mine right there. That's a good one Beth used to work at, the Civilian Zone. That one's a real mine. This one right here, fake. Run by outlaws. Okay, so let's go have a look. See, it's 1 o'clock today on the 26th of October. And I got a hunch they're going to be done by 2. 30 years working for the utilities. I've moved dozens of houses. And I moved dozens of houses. And got an inkling on the time frame. Lean into the curve with me. Lean, lean, lean more. Oh, good. Okay, so let's see. We're almost there. So it's up to 57 now. This motion picture box doesn't work when it's 47 and windy. Emerald Village. Emerald Village is the real one. Uncle Wayland's. I'll stop over there in a little bit, see how my uncle's doing. Okay, so let's get us a parking space out of the way. Oh, you can see my ladder up there. I got all the higher escalations done on that last job, but I had Jethro move the ladders and do it for me because my body's ate up. I'm like a Rottweiler. I'm like a freaking Rottweiler that gets deteriorated discuses, just like a Rottweiler. But L6, 5, 6, and 7 ain't nothing left of them. L5, 6, and 7 ain't nothing left of them. Got that there scoliosis, not the scoliosis of the liver. The sclerosis of your back. I got that sclerosis in my back. But anyway, it looks like they got one set. I was figuring they'd be done by 2. It's 1 o'clock. Oh, Mr. Long is here. He put the septic in. That's his little truck there. So they got the 2 cross members on there. Looks like the house is going in. Man, our booms our Altex at the phone company only had 2 and 3 stages. Look at the amount of stages that thing has. Right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 stages out. I reckon that's all the stages it has. That's pretty freaking cool. You guys come all the way up from South Carolina? No? Oh, it just says South Carolina on the trucks. Huh? Well, look at that. That's half a house right there. I know. You could actually.
So when you have a fight with your spouse?
Yes.
So you go to the other side.
Yeah. That's perfect. But do you think this is like RV? You could hook your big truck to it?
Sure.
Yeah. This should be legal behind, like at a campground. I know. Well, look at that. It's got a center island. They brought back those old-timey sinks called like soap box. Apron sinks. That's really cool. I know. You could put your dog and your kid at the same time. Mac Daddy Crane. So that's all precast with steel. All precast with steel. This is where hand signals come most important. But lucky your driver's making $189 an hour to not hurt you. The wind just picked up a little bit. And my friend Jennifer, she's quite the entrepreneur. Rentals in Florida, rentals here. Now this one, the other one's isn't in Sarasota. This one's 1 hour from Asheville. When you go to Asheville, you'll know why it's called Asheville. And this is why our crane drivers make $189 an hour at critical moments like this. I see my old boss's next door neighbor showed up here. Isn't that Mr. Long? I love that sign you had out there. Don't blame me, I didn't vote for him. Mark sure did. Good. I'm working for your wife's auntie now. Man, I thought I was bad running a pole truck for 30 years with 2 stages and 3 stages. Look at the stages on that thing. Yeah, I'm working for your auntie now. Well, your wife's aunt, Kathy Hollifield. Yep. Yeah, I left Mark and went to that job over there and helped Donald put the roof on. We put the roof on.
I think you got me mixed up with somebody else.
Oh, I thought you lived across now of the septic tank business.
No.
Oh.
No, sorry.
Oh, I thought you were Mark Jackson's neighbor.
No. No, I'm actually These folks' neighbor just up the hill. So,
Oh.
there you go.
Oh, that really pretty farm up there with the horses?
No, right across from it, right across the street from that property that goes all the way up to the. Looks like a golf course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bob Ammond?
Right across from up the hill from Bob.
Okay.
Bob and I own that together.
No kidding. I put that addition on for Bob on the right side of his house. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a good job.
Yeah, me and Jimmy McKinney. Handmade. See how these are manufactured carrying timbers right there?
Right.
Jimmy Dean ordered all the wood from Grassy Creek. We handmade that carrying timber.
Nice.
Yeah. Jared's dad was still alive back then, and he said nobody hand builds carrying timbers anymore. And Jimmy Dean is like, I do because they're stronger.
There you go. I hate to see those skills, you know.
Yeah, we built it so he could close it in the future if he wanted. I heard his wife died.
Yeah, she did.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
about a year ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Beth, my wife knew him pretty good because she did the music at the orchard. She
Oh, yeah.
scheduled the music at the orchard.
Cool. Yeah, Bob was in love with that. He really did help out a lot over there.
Uh-huh. And then next door is Shane Wilson. He's a really good friend of mine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I go
What's
to
your
church.
name? I'm sorry.
Oh, Jeep, like the truck, Willie's, four-wheel drive.
Yes.
I was born at Fort Bragg, and my dad was in the motor pool.
Oh,
And he named me Jeep, but the family insisted on calling me George, and I hated it. So it,
you're back to Jeep?
yep, my whole life it's been Jeep.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm like my family's like George Foreman.
Yeah.
My dad's name was George, my granddad's name was George, and his name was George, and I was like 2, 3, so they never called me George ever. They called my dad Paul. They called me Jeep. They called my great granddad Zip.
ah.
So they must be working on the hurricane tie downs as they lower it.
Yeah.
Yep. My guess there'd be some studs sticking up that they can attach
I
to.
didn't see any. I was looking
I know,
for
that's crazy. I don't see any on this side. Stuff that we've set like that, we've left stuff, stuff that you can
it.
bolt
Yeah,
to.
that you can bolt to. Yeah, I don't know how to bolt that still.
Hey, John. How did they
Okay.
bolt the house to the sill? How they bolted the house to the sill plate? How are they going to attach the house to the sill plate?
Like that strip right there.
Yeah.
It's about 8 inches wide, and they nailed off for 2-3 inches all the
Oh.
way around to the house and the system.
Wow.
And that bolted in
That makes it help.
Until it gets wet
Yeah, right.
and we get wind driven. Where I live, we get 80, 90 mile an hour winds. The ridge vent sounds like a freight train. We'll come back at part 2. They're hooking it up. See ya.
Come back over in a little while.